good thing is take the phone and put it on D&D so motherfuckers can't call.
Wait, hold on. You can do it from here?
Yeah, you just swipe your phone down to put your shit on D&D. Put the moon on so motherfuckers can't.
There we go.
Yeah.
Interrupted.
You ain't never been on
Okay, cool.
YouTube Live, have you? How that look?
Never. This is my first time. It's like
It-
it's kind of cool though. You fuck with YouTube Live?
yeah.
Have you tried Twitch or anything like that though?
Nope, not yet. I'm going as I'm going right now. Right now, Facebook
Yeah.
been Instagram been hating. I like this because it split us and you see how it
Hmm.
get your full look.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so yeah.
No,
Make
I
sure
fuck
y'all
with it.
like, comment, and share when y'all in here. So
Hmm.
I just want to get straight to it and let's talk,
Okay.
right? So Travis Hunter. Allegedly, Travis Hunter responds to my post that
Okay.
ironically Deion Sanders actually liked. And in his comments, he said, "All you old head something need to mind y'all business, right?"
So
And
what was your post though? What exactly?
so
Like break
so
down what your post was.
so basically, what I said in my post was, I said, "Listen, Travis Hunter, listen, just listen to me, right?"
Hmm.
I basically wanted people. I wanted to just talk to him, big brother to big brother, big brother to little brother. Like, look, homie,
Hmm.
she already said on camera he wasn't my type in front of you, right? Then Deion Sanders makes her, this is what I'm saying. Deion Sanders makes her stand up and lift up during your Heisman Trophy award ceremony. Then at your fan meet and greet, she asks you how long do she have to sit here, right? So
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm like, bro, she ain't for you. Cancel her like Christmas. Because for you to say mind your business, it's impossible for somebody to mind their business when you put the business out here.
Yeah.
And when I made the video, within 15 hours, it was over 1 million views. Rick Ross liked it. Vivica Fox, which is very vocal against men who talk about women, she
Yeah.
liked it. You
Yeah.
got Rick Ross. You got Mario Lopez from Extra in my comments. You got people in the comment section saying that Deion
It's
Sanders
tough.
liked the post. So
Yeah.
what I was just mad at is this, is that the more and more we push against, we push towards. Hey, how y'all doing? Everybody's in here. Shout out to y'all.
Welcome to the live,
Man,
y'all.
welcome y'all. We got people here from France. Um, my lovely co-host, maybe Shannon, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. The most important thing is the like button. When y'all hit the like, that's the most important thing we could do. So for the 20 people that's in here right now on YouTube, I thank y'all because y'all please hit that like button. Or the 23 people that's in here right now, just keep climbing and climbing. We appreciate y'all. We're just having a conversation. I want to have a personal conversation with a woman, get her input, and what's her understanding of this. So,
Hmm.
yeah, she definitely is pretty. Thank you, Roxy
Thank
Rig.
you.
Can you see the comments, maybe, Shannon?
Yep, I can see him.
Okay.
Thank you.
So make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. It's a lot of y'all in here. The channel cannot grow without y'all. Just hit that like button. So what I wanted to ask you was,
Hmm.
so I'm just trying to say, like, as a woman that's, to me, honestly, beautiful, intelligent, smart, like,
Don't make me blush.
no, for real, you
Thank
is.
you. Thank you.
So for a woman like you, that I'm trying to get some understanding, because
Hmm.
where I come from, I come from this Milwaukee streets, and I come
Oh
from
yeah.
a culture to where what I was basically trying to tell Travis is, the most unfortunate thing is that when a young man doesn't have the women that he have access to, when he don't have money, when he actually get money, the women that he probably fantasized about, or the women he thought he couldn't have, not necessarily would be the best person for you. And all I was just trying to let him know, like, little homie, the big homie, I care.
Yeah.
I care enough because I let the first clip go when she was standing next to you saying, oh, he wasn't my type at first. Then, internet get to going in the uproar. A clip resurfaced of her little brother on a stream saying that, yeah, she kind of ignored him for 2 months until I told her who he was.
Ooh,
So
that is bad. That looks
so
bad. But
so that right there in itself, in the essence, was super bad, right? So my thing is this: as a woman of standards, a woman who has qualifications and what she's looking for in a man,
mhm.
how do you view the Travis Hunter and his current fiance situation?
You know, I'm a girl's girl, so I do be trying to like understand where the girl is coming from all the time. And I was like, maybe she just was like had to warm up to him at first, but the evidence is damning. I will say that. I will say I just don't want it to be what it is. I think, but like, there's been so many like I feel like there's just so many instances where it's hard to ignore. Like you said, like at first it's kind of like you give people the benefit of the doubt, and then you see like, oh, somebody tried had to tell you who this person was. So it was never like, oh, I was warming up to him. It was never like I kind of fucked with him, but I wasn't sure. Somebody had to tell you the money was on the floor. Like that, ooh, that's tough. That's hard to take up for.
So
And
Shannon,
like
go ahead,
I
finish.
feel
My
like
bad.
people be, oh, that's their relationship. Y'all don't know what they got going on. But like you said, it's in the public eye. And it's very like obvious. It like I don't know.
So my quick question to you that I got is this. So let me ask you this. How do you view a man that you call and say, hey, take me to the club and sit outside and wait for me. Even if you didn't ask him, he offered it. He said, well, just say he said, I'll wait for you. And you're like, oh, you will? Okay. I'm finna go in here, have drinks, party with my friends, and you're gonna sit out here for even
Ooh,
between an hour to 3 hours while I'm partying, getting drunk, because obviously she drank from his estimation, saying that she was drinking the night when all this stuff came out. So how would you view a man that will
ooh.
sit outside and wait for you the whole time you in a club partying? Don't leave,
Maybe
drop you
he
off, and come back. He sit outside. How do you view that type of man, Mrs. Maybe Shannon?
maybe she is trying to teach him patience is a virtue.
Really?
You
That's the best thing you come up with.
know, she just trying to be a great teacher. You know, the greatest teacher is like,
Right. So what you telling me
hmm,
is that I'm teaching you patience. So are you more like, is this your pet? Is this somebody you just look at as somebody who you don't have a high respect for?
okay.
Because where I'm from,
Mhm,
that sucker shit. Don't know, nigga. I promise you, I will drop you off at the club. Yeah, real nigga,
yeah,
I do that. Baby, I'll
yeah,
drop you off there and I will come back and get you. But I won't sit outside no club.
right,
Because when what mindset you in, like, okay, you
yeah.
sitting outside to sort of make sure she okay. Well, if you want to make sure she okay, trying to play security, that means your ass should have went in with her. Because
Okay, so
and I'm gonna tell you this real quick. Short
mhm,
story.
mhm,
Long time ago, years ago, I was probably maybe 19, 20 years old. This girl that liked me, we was young. I had my own
mhm,
house. I was mad at her, so I wouldn't come get her. She
mm,
like, I'm like, I ain't coming to get you. She like, I'm gonna get a ride. I'm gonna come over there. I'm like, cool. She pulls up. She gets out the car, call me, tell me she outside. I come open the door. I see a light skinned dude with braids. I said, who is that? She like, oh, that's my cousin. I had him drop me off. Thought nothing of it. We did our due. About 2 weeks later, I'm at the gas station. I see this cousin, right? And he see me and say, hey, bro, such and so ain't answering her phone, man. What's up with her, man? I'm like, what? So he's like, man, what's up with your cousin? I said, hold on.
oh!
She told you I was her cousin? I said, nigga, she told me you was her cousin.
Big pen, big spin, and Jesus.
I said, what? This was when I was 19 years old. I said, damn, she played a cold game. She told the nigga I was her cousin, but she told me that was her cousin.
What's the trend going on TikTok? Women in male dominated fields, and they doing shit like, let me stop because okay,
Listen,
like
listen.
I try to be understanding and but honestly, him sitting outside the club and stuff like that, it definitely gives that situation like where you young and you just like you trying to figure it out and you hoping people have the best intent for you because ain't no way I'm not making nobody I care about sit outside a fucking club. Like I wouldn't even if you offered to sit outside the club, I'd be like, no, like come in with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't drink, I wouldn't force you to drink. I wouldn't ask you to drink. I let motherfuckers know, like, nah, he good. He don't drink, even if you're not that type of person to like speak up for yourself. Because I feel like as a partner, you the person that like stand up for your partner no matter the
Okay.
situation.
And listen,
Um,
and you know, not to cut you off,
yeah,
we can't be upset about, yeah, he supposed to do that. That's his job. But it's been a lot of allegedly stuff going on the internet. Allegedly, she has a dollar sign tattooed on her ring finger. She has a dollar sign tattooed on her ring finger. How can you defend that?
I mean, I think it all boils down to like, so honestly, it's hard to defend a lot of the stuff coming out on the internet because all you can really say about it is, well, like, that's their relationship. Because, like, if anybody has an opinion about it or if anybody's asked about it, it 100% sounds like what it sounds like. And it's hard to defend it, but like, all you could really be like is, shit, he saw that dollar sign when he put that engagement ring on.
Listen, I said this
And it's
once, and
hard
I'm
to protect people like that. Like, I can't, like, he
okay.
wanna,
You know what this remind me of? It remind me of the mother that told her daughter this in particular boy was no good for her, and it
mhm.
made her mess with that boy even more.
Yes.
And the boy that your mama said that's a good boy, that's a good young man, you should date him. You run
Mhm.
from him.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't want him. And
Yep.
that's what I'm getting from Travis. The more we pull against, he push closer. Like he
Yes.
say, I'm gonna make y'all mad. I'm a poster. Well, at the end of the day, young man, you gonna have to learn the hard way because actually, where I'm from, people don't tell you nothing unless they
Yes.
care enough to tell you. You is
Yes.
a it's so many good things about Travis Hunter as he's gonna go down as one of the best college players to ever play in football. The young
Mhm.
man has a great heart. Don't you know he got an NIL deal that he donate his whole NIL endorsement salary to 10 to 15 players on the team that don't make no money?
Damn.
So he's a natural giver.
Oof.
His father, which was currently fresh out of prison, who couldn't leave the state of Georgia, who couldn't be there, he said, I did this for you. He has a giving and a good heart. But what I
Yeah.
know about young man, because I used to be a young man, that the girl that I liked it more than she liked it me, it never end well.
No. But I
Anytime a
think
one
that's in any situation, men or women. Like, if a woman like is giving you all this attention and giving you all of that up front, you start to forget who the fuck they is, and you start to feel like you bigger than the program, and that's kind of what's going on. Like, she kind of like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this damn, like you said, this my pet. Like, nigga,
I want y'all to hit the like button. Thank y'all for the people that's hitting the like button, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button because that actually helps the channel. It helps everything grow. If y'all could just tap that like button. But listen, to be real with you, I'm gonna be honest with you.
mhm,
What bothers me the most is that this young lady can be a wonderful young lady. She can be a very great
mhm,
young lady, right?
yeah.
But just because somebody is great and a young lady doesn't mean that she's great for you. I know some
Oh, for
good
sure.
people. I know a lot of good people that ain't good for
Mhm.
me. They
That's a
might be
fact.
good for somebody else.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, yeah, we will mind our business, but we living in an internet world where if you me me posting I was in the hospital is subject to criticism because I put
Mhm.
my business out here. Me
Right.
posting that I'm going through something with my baby mama is going to be subject to criticism because I put it out here. So what I learned is from this situation is not only do she need not only do she need a PR,
Mhm.
she needs somebody
Yeah.
to tell her what not to say. All these wounds that was created to me was self-inflicted.
Oh, yeah.
LBM Tommy said he just ain't never been in no situation like that. You just gotta let him make a mistake and he will learn from that mistake. Some people just go through some shit to learn.
That's a fact though. I feel like what it is, like you said, like it's one of those situations. Like, I've had female friends in situations like this where like this nigga clearly dogging you out. This man clearly don't mess with you how you mess with him. You want to believe like, well, this person is a good person. It's my person, and like you go harder for that person to kind of show them like, yeah, ain't nothing gonna bring me against you, and like it's nothing you can say to that person because it's one of those things where like they really just gotta see for themselves, and
Hmm.
sadly, a lot of times, like they got to learn the hard way, and it ain't nothing we could do about it. Like you said, it's like everybody watching it, and I do feel like most of the public scrutiny is because people genuinely are concerned. Like, ooh, this probably ain't good, and it probably ain't gonna end good. Like, and like man, matters of the heart are crazy because like you can get somebody heart and mind and it's over. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people saying, oh, this must have been his first bad bitch. This must be his first girlfriend. She probably took his virginity and blah blah blah. But like once you got in somebody's head that, oh, like I need you and all this shit and whatever the fuck going on, ain't nothing we could do gonna save that man. Like it's very obvious that maybe I feel like you could be in a situation, because I've been in a situation where I'm like, okay, this person is a good person. This person like is doing anything under the sun for me, but I don't think I like this person how I should like a person that I want to fuck with. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that can happen. And it might be that like she's really trying. Like she's probably trying to like him, but like when you watch like things on like psychology and like how people like just have these like automatic responses to people they just don't like, it's hard to fake it. So she probably don't see him like that, but she's probably actually trying. She probably knows like this is who I should be with. This is who I should be attracted to. And then if he's one of those people where like I'm gonna just keep letting shit slide and make things seem okay, like I don't even know if like the hard eye thing emoji situation was real. Like it could be fake. It could be. I don't know if that was verified
Yeah,
from her
yeah, yeah,
account.
yeah.
I don't know that.
The Anthony Edwards. I wouldn't think that she would do something like that. But
No.
my thing is this too, though, right? When he allowed her to speak, right?
Mhm.
Some things that she said in that response video to the criticism furthered the criticism. Let me ask you this: you a woman.
Mhm.
First of all, before we get off into that, I want to ask you this: has a man ever been your not your type and then end up growing on you and you end up liking him? Honesty. I want honesty, Shannon. Don't be sitting up here playing with me. Don't do that on this call. Really speaking. We really speaking of real. Has a man that was never your type, you end up giving him a chance and find out you really liked him and he became your type.
No, never.
My point exactly.
And the thing is, the thing with that, like, cause let me just toot my own horn before I sound like a horrible person too. I'm a great person, and like I will try, right? And like I said, it's like a visceral response. Like in your head, you're like, okay, this person hitting all the
Yeah.
marks.
For the
This
bag.
person
Yeah.
let me do me. This person, you know what I'm saying? Like, look out for me. They buy me stuff. Like, and you're like, I'm supposed to like this person. And I think a lot of people in general, like, you like, okay, well, this person doing good in life. I should like this person. And sometimes you're just not attracted. And like, you could be a billionaire and like a motherfucker is just like, you just ain't it. I'm just not attracted to
Okay.
you in that way. And I've tried, like, I've literally tried. And like, it would have ended up a situation like this where I can't even find the right words to compliment you. If you put me and this person on camera, and they like, what you like about this person? I'm like your first response, like your natural response won't be, well, like it'll be, I'm sorry. Like you gotta fix your face. Your first face to be, ugh. I mean, like you
Yeah.
can't fake it. Like they're like it's just human nature. You can't fake certain shit. And like I think it's just very obvious to everybody what's going on here. And some people just don't grow on you. And I mean, depending on the situation, you could fake it forever. You know what I'm saying? Like you good luck. Like you might not be
Okay.
happy.
So let's stop right there, right? So you gave your interpretation on a man not being your type. So most women that people listen to what she's saying, she's not saying her, but most women, you can become their type when money is their type. But let's go to her response. In her response, she said, for y'all who say that trying to make this he's not my type a big thing, her response was, he's not my type because for first of all, he had a girlfriend when he was in my DM. And second of all, he was a cheater. So he wasn't your type because he had a girlfriend and he was a cheater. Could you explain to my audience, explain to people that anybody who's going to listen and hear this clip, what does that mean? Do that equate? Do that makes any sense to you that a man cannot be your type only because he had a girlfriend? Because you're not the type to deal with men that have girlfriends. We get that. And he was a cheater. So now all of a sudden he's not a cheater.
Right. That ain't even a type though. Like you know what I'm saying? That's not even the type. And I feel like the specific question that was asked, the first, I think, is like, how did y'all start talking and this and that? Like, and it was like they met somewhere else. So it wasn't like, oh, I knew him and I knew he had a girlfriend. Like it was that was not your type. You weren't
Yeah.
physically attracted to him.
Yeah, my
So
cousin, shout out to the Cooling with OJ show. He said little dog green. And I think end of the day, bro, some people hating, but some people genuinely just don't want to see because just imagine if this wasn't the situation. He was just a regular 19-year-old kid on his way to college.
Right.
As a father who you could be my son, I wouldn't want you to be too focused on that at this point in your life, because you finna come into some money, some generational wealth money. It's
Yeah.
bad enough you got family members that's feel entitled. You got so many people. If you marry this woman in May, she go above your mother. Now, one thing that bothered me, Travis, is that at your speech, you didn't thank God first, then your mother. You thanked your fiance first, then your mother. You put your fiance before your mother, the one who had you, that brought you to this situation. Now, this girl is not currently your wife. She's still your fiance. But you put her before everybody.
Major said he green and square as a pool table.
And I ain't even mad because, like I say, we need good guys and Travis Hunters in the world. Like, everybody can't be a street nigga. Everybody can't be a tough guy.
Oh,
Everybody can't be a. We need nice guys. We need cool dudes. But we don't want people like that getting taken advantage of.
but I feel like the sad reality is like givers are always going to give and takers are always going to take. And I think givers naturally attract people that want to take, because another giver would have never been like, oh, he ain't my type, but I'm going to still fuck with him. Like most of the time, like, I feel like another giver would have like fucked with him and been like, I don't care what he do in life. Like, not my type. I'm good and moved on. But like
Yeah,
I said, like it's just a recipe for disaster. And people like that, like I say, even like when you deal with like female friends or other people in your family, like they'll cut the whole family off. They'll cut the whole friend group off if you say something bad about that bitch or that nigga. Like they'll be mad at you. Like you like, bro, I seen your dude out with such and such and doing this. You just don't want to see me happy. You hating on me and da da da. My bad. You will never hear from him again. So I think people that care about him run the risk of being cut off at this point. Like it's nothing nobody can say. The whole world is saying the same thing and singing the same song and seeing what we seeing. So it's just like what can you say about like their relationship really, you know?
yeah. Because truth be told, it's like this. People will put you in their business and then say, mind your business. You put me in your business and you tell me to mind my business. I don't understand that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that video was one of my fastest growing videos far as engagement and views. In 15 hours it was over 1.2 million views with
Yeah.
4,000 comments. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that was my most cleanest video I have ever put out far as my verbiage. I didn't
Hmm.
cuss. I said young man. I said she could be a great woman, because I got a lot of love and respect for Deion. Deion
Oh
Sanders to me is he's one of the greatest men and mentors of all time for a young man coming out of the ghettos, young man coming out of impoverished and disassembled communities. Deion Sanders is one of the greatest men that I have never met.
yeah, for
That
sure.
man has DM'd me and gave me words of encouragement. He's one of the greatest men. That man
Mhm.
changed his whole trajectory of his life around for his kids. Now, don't you notice that Deion Sanders' children, his boys, ain't parading no woman around? We don't know who they dating. We don't know what they got going on, because that
Yeah.
man gonna make sure that them boys was raised with a different understanding.
Oh yeah.
And Deion Sanders loved Travis Hunter. And out of respect of Deion, I have nothing but respect for that young man. And that's why
Right.
I'm going to continue to call him a young man. But you got to
Right.
realize, young man, your girlfriend self-inflicted you guys with a lot of these things she's been doing on camera. And she hasn't been prepared mentally for PR. When you in the public eye, I know maybe Shannon, you great with that. You know how to keep your PR, your life the way you want it to go. You're
Mhm.
not gonna make no slip ups and put something out here and be like, oh, don't judge me, don't mind y'all business. It wasn't
Mhm.
like somebody leaked this shit and
Right.
we did. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking at it like this. So maybe Shannon, let me ask you this: have you ever? Do you think it's women out here? We not saying Travis Hunter girl, but do you think it's women out here that date man? Because this is one of the arguments for the people who say we criticizing her. This is one of the defensive that they say that she was with him for 5 years, meaning she was with him since high school when he was down there in Jackson.
Okay.
So, Bob, do you believe it's women out here that will date a man and stay with a man because of potential he will have 5 to 6 years down the line?
I feel like it's a lot of women and men. Look, let me be clear. There's a lot of people that will play the long game, and depending on who you're dealing with, it's easy to play the long game when you're dealing with somebody that's gonna let you do whatever the fuck you want to do. I could date somebody for 5 years and never fuck them, never really even see them. But we talked for 5 years. We've been together and play that game. Like, oh, we've been together for 5 years, but I've been doing whatever I want to for 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. Like, it seemed like the situation is like if they've been dating that long, like I think receipts start coming up. Like she was dating some SoundCloud rapper in a music video 3 years ago. Like it's just a lot happening, and it's just like I've seen situations where people are like, yeah, we've been together 20 years. Okay, but why he got 5 kids that's 10 years old? Like people can do what they want for a long period of time and play the long game. If they know you have potential, but they can also have backup plans until they see, okay, now it's time to buckle up because now it's getting real. So people do play the long game. I 100% believe that. Like, yeah, somebody can date for somebody for potential for 5 years, especially if they know the potential is like it ain't somebody that's saying like, oh, I might blow tomorrow. I could be a millionaire. Okay, what's your plan? I don't know. This is somebody that actually has like potential, like real potential. Like it's right there in front of you. Like
Yeah.
like you said, like her brother or something told her, like, oh yeah, I know who that is, blah blah blah. So she was like, oh shit, this is real potential. Okay.
Okay. Because the reason I say that because I know women that date regular niggas with the potential that they gonna get their shit together one day. Not for the
Mhm.
money, just to do right by her. Like women
Right.
stay around just hoping that a nigga get it right. Like stop being in the streets or stop being a cheater or stop being mean or stop being domestic. Like women don't just stick around for bags. They stick around for the man to be a
Yeah.
better version of himself or with the idea that she can change him or help him because you got a lot of people out here, men and women, that they
Mhm.
live their whole entire life trying to fix people instead of fixing themselves.
A hundred
Like
percent.
you have people out here that will literally stick with somebody and try to help fix them, but the whole time the fix they trying to help and support and give them, they need to give themselves because a lot of people don't like working on themselves. The hardest, like I got this belief, Shannon. I talk a
Mhm.
lot of shit on the internet. I keep it real. I say this. I cuss. I be derogatory, but I truly believe that my wife is somewhere in the world right now working on herself, and I should be over here doing the same. So
Oh,
when we meet each other,
we
we're
were supposed to be. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Do y'all see him still? What
Yeah,
happened?
I don't know. It just cut off.
Here. But yeah, no, I have that same belief. You're always supposed
Somebody
to.
somebody called me. Somebody called me and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
Yeah, but you
I got
always
my do not
working
disturb
on
on.
yourself. What'd you say?
I said I had my do not disturb on. I don't know why it came through.
They
But
probably called more than once.
yeah, it called more than once.
Yeah.
So the
But
thing is, go ahead, finish.
no, I do feel like everybody should always be working on themselves. But it's a lot of people in this world that like, yeah, I'm working on myself. But like, if I could sink my claws into what I think is going up right now, early on, I'm gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we see that a lot though. Somebody says she kind of chasing her own clout while trying to secure the bag too. Fame and attention is the worst drug out right now.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Like that's a fact. People be trying to secure their own like situation, and when they up enough, like to where they don't have to deal with you no more, they'll get rid of you.
You know,
I've seen that too.
I used to have this thing, Shannon. Like when I used to meet women, right? I purposely downplay who I am. I've been doing this shit for probably like 20 years. So what I
Mm-hmm.
mean by that is I will appear normal as possible. I
Hmm.
would make it seem like I'm just a regular guy and I don't do anything, right?
Yeah.
Because what ended up happening, it was a period in my life for maybe 5 to 7 years where I dated a lot of groupies.
Mm.
I used to do music. I was going hard with my music before I blew up with this speaking shit. And I never forget it. Most of the women that I was dating was groupies. They liked it too real. They didn't know nothing about Javon. So
Yeah.
what I try to do is I tell people all the time, and I really think this is a true thing. As a man, I feel like it's corny for a nigga to lead with his accolades.
Oh, yeah. But because what do you expect to happen? Like if somebody likes you for accolades or money or whatever else you throwing in their face, what do you think they fuck with you for? Like you're not gonna find a person that genuinely fucks with you who you are, and you have to be well aware of that because I run into the same thing like while I'm dating or while I'm even trying to make friends. Like you meet these mean like being in Vegas, like you meet a lot of mean girls, a lot of people that's cloud chasing, a lot of people that are like I like what do you say, opportunists.
Hmm.
And even in friendships, like I sit next to a bitch, they mugging me, look at I start speaking to them. Okay, oh, what's your Instagram? We exchange Instagrams now. Now we friends. Now we taking pictures and you want to tag me in a picture and you want me to share it.
Facts.
Damn. What? You were just rude as hell. Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Now they want to know who you know, what you know, who you fucking. Like, they want to be in. Like, so it's like you just have to be aware of who you are and who you're attracting, and you have to be very, very observant of when that light bulb turned on. When did this change happen? Did you start fucking with me when I said, you know what, I make this much a year? Did you start fucking with me when I said, yeah, I fuck with such and such, and I know blah blah blah? Oh, okay, that's when that energy shifted. So you have to be aware of like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's simple as like, hey, if a motherfucker tell you, oh yeah, I know who you are now, or some shit like, motherfucker has Google. Oh, okay, cool. If a motherfucker wasn't fucking with you from the start and it took something else for them to like have that light bulb moment, be fucking for real.
Yeah.
You ain't growing them. What growing them is they figured out what they can get from you and how they can use you.
Yeah, and like I say, most of the time, the new generation is this. Like I tell all the young niggas that listen to me, I'll be like, bro, if a woman ever tell you you born, you winning. Because most women want to be where it's lit at. They want to be where it's popping at. And like a woman to fuck with a nigga who got 1 million followers over a nigga with $1 million. And most women fuck with niggas who got money and won't ask them for nothing. But the broke nigga trying to holler at you, you gonna pay a bill knowing he can't. So
Yeah.
a lot of women and people are backwards in how they move. But I learned that when you lead with your accolades, to me, this corny. Like a woman, like that's just like if somebody told me, man, oh girl got 3 transportation companies, 2 group homes, woo woo. I'm gonna like her for the potential of what I can get up out of her. Like
And
I'm not gonna like her
good
for her
point.
because that's why they say. Um, so I got this thing, Shannon. Right, a lot of people treat me well because of who I am, right? But if
Mhm.
I fuck with you, and I'm giving this free sauce to people because I give a lot of game. So if I fuck with you, right, and we cool, we kicking it, or you hanging with me and you fucking with me, I'm never gonna judge you by how you treat me. You're gonna treat me good because it's beneficial to treat me good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna judge you by how you treat a motherfucker who can't do nothing for you.
Exactly.
That's how I judge people. When I know a
You have
motherfucker, when you know somebody can't do nothing for you and you treat them like shit, then that's how I know you'll really treat me. I can do something
yeah.
for you so you can treat me good. People need
It'll
to
take
stop
one
confusing.
misstep for me to be right where they at. And I same when I'm dealing with guys, when I'm dealing with friends, like I said, like all it takes is for you to observe how a motherfucker do like, oh, you would do her like that. What you think you would do with me to me if you had the chance?
Yeah. Okay, we got a
You know what I'm
question
saying?
in.
Like you have to be aware, like depending on like your status, like how much money you have, like people have to be painfully aware of all these situations. You have to be aware of your place in this world to really protect yourself. And a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people haven't had that social awareness where they realize that people are everybody wants something. Especially like I said, like if I wasn't fucking with you right away, or if I was kind of like, I don't like you or treat dogging you out, but all of a sudden it's peaches and cream. Be for real, like, cause it is a such thing as like, okay, like I don't know if I should fuck with this person. I don't know if this would be good for me. That's fine. But when I'm like, ugh, just like hell no,
Yeah.
and then
So
all of
let
a sudden I'm like, you know, what
so so
happened?
so let me ask you this. So I'm gonna be real with you, right? So when I came home, when I came home in 2020, right, I was doing my thing, right, and I'll never forget it. This girl, this woman, I won't never say her name. I got a lot of respect for her. My homie may try to make me look at it a different way, but it's just something about honesty that just like you can't compare honesty to nothing. That's just like at the top of the, even if somebody being honest, right?
Yeah,
You gotta love them for that because they're giving you the truth without you
yeah,
assuming. Because I got this thing, Shannon. I'm not finna fill in the blanks for you. I'm not finna assume how you felt or how you
yeah,
you gotta fill in the blanks for me. So long story short, this woman, I was after her. I was on her ass, like
mm-hmm,
beating her bumper down. Like I just liked it. Her, she was really on her shit. And
mm-hmm.
she was giving me a little attention, but she wasn't giving me what I felt I wanted. So like months and months went past, maybe like 3, 4 months. And one time I just caught her and I pulled her. I was like, listen, man. She tried to speak. I said, you be on some funny, man. Keep it real. She like, you know what? You always speaking real shit. You deserve the truth. So look, this is what it is. I like you. You cool, but you ain't at where I need you to be right now.
You gotta respect that, and that's why like that
And
clip.
I loved it that shit though. Like, and
But
it didn't make me feel bad. It kind of made me feel like, okay, it took all this for her to tell me the truth, but it's a lot of women out here that you not
Mm.
where they want you to be at right now.
Yeah. And that's
And
honestly, that's why I didn't understand the video. What video was that? The guy, who was that? He was making a video and he brought up Lisa Ray and was like, "Well, Lisa Ray said she
Uncle
was
Luke,
fuck." I ain't like that video because like you trying to say she a gold digger when like why would she be fucking with somebody that she knows can't give her what she gives herself? That don't make sense. Like because that
yeah.
was like in the video he was referencing. I think she was kind of saying like,
Oh yeah,
I,
she ain't date no nigga unless they make a certain amount of money. She gotta cause she just was married to a billionaire. So she
that
got
makes
standards.
sense.
So
And
she
my
like
thing is,
she not going down. The thing with
what's she
Lisa Ray,
supposed to do?
Lisa Ray is somebody that a lot of people respect. So it wasn't too much backlash behind that because she basically saying, nigga, I spend 15,000 a week on maintenance myself. So I'm not saying you got to spend 15,000, but if I need you to spend that
Mm.
here and there, I want you to have that for them funds accessible.
Right.
What's the word, Belly?
And my thing is like I just didn't understand his anger behind that and how he was calling her a gold digger. Because that's not a gold digger. That's somebody that knows like I so full disclosure, I dated a guy and like it's crazy because it was at a time where I was like, I'm gonna date somebody like clean cut, normal. He gonna have a 9 to 5. He gonna just normal dude, blah blah blah. The way I live my life, too real. Listen, bills getting paid around this motherfucker. I'm living in a nice apartment. I drive a nice car. Hair and nails stay done. I like to travel. If I want steak today, I'm gonna go get steak. And look, we're gonna get some surfing turfing around this motherfucker. But I'm dating a man. And naturally, like I think most women want a man that like if I go out, I don't I want to be the baby. I want to be baby. I'm gonna have to be the nigga. Cause this nigga ain't have shit. Or I'm gonna have to fake it like, oh, I'm good. We can just eat Taco Bell every day. We can eat noodles every night. The fuck is we doing? Like, why would I go out from where I am right now and date somebody that can't keep up with what I like to do and what I want to do? That doesn't make sense for me. And it was miserable. Like, if he brought me coffee, I would feel bad. Because I'm
Right.
like, damn, like this nigga is living check to check. He just dig deep into his bag to give me this $7 coffee.
So let me
I
ask
do
you
this
this. So let
every
me
day.
ask you this. I got a question, and I think the chat got this same question. I just seen Major Ski talk about this. This is my question. Why is it women put a man in a friend zone, right?
Mhm.
Until he get it together, why a nigga who doing way worse than you beating your motherfucking back end?
Wait,
Why
because
is it
first,
that a woman will put a man in a friend zone until he get his paper together, but it's a nigga who don't got less paper than you beating your motherfucking back end?
or
So why? I'm
or
just
they
saying.
might got paper and they ain't spending it because it all boils down to attraction as well. So if I'm fully like women, like I said back when I was like, if you're attracted to somebody, you're attracted to them. There's like you can fake it, you can try to force yourself to like them because they're doing the right things, but like the person that's beating that bitch back in, they're attracted to them. It don't matter if they a bum. It don't matter, nigga. I'm gonna help you grow and learn. I'm gonna do all this stuff and come on now. People will make an exception for who they want, right? They gonna bend their rules. They gonna you know what? Fuck them rules. Fuck feeling bad about you can't spend this shit. I buy it. Like if I am 100% attracted to you and you know how to fuck, oh yeah. But that's natural. I think with anybody, women and men do that shit. Like you see men doing it all the time. Like the fuck he was cheating on her with her.
Okay, so this what she's saying, fellas. She basically saying it like this. You not my type, but go get yourself together. You're gonna have to have some money or something to fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
He's my type. He don't gotta have no money to fuck with me because I like him. That goes back to what I said. A woman, if a man likes a woman more than she likes the man, you already lost the battle. And like she said, vice versa. So my thing is this.
Mm-hmm.
When it come to that, right, which is the truth. I already knew that, but I just wanted you to elaborate on
Yeah.
that. So have you ever dated a man that had less than you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just talking about. Like he was like enough where I was like, okay, like okay, he kind of my type. All right, I'm feeling him. He cool. But it's like once a certain amount of things start building up. Oh, and you got less than me? Fuck no, you gotta go. You gotta figure something
Right.
out.
So you saying you can have less than me, but nigga, you can't be bringing more bullshit.
Exactly. Like you got less than me. You got a million problems. Your credit in the trash. You don't know where you finna live now. You what? Your car finna get repoed. What the fuck? Oh hell no! Don't come to me with no problems. No,
Oh, so that's what
I'm
it
not
boils down
adopting
to.
kids.
So y'all heard what she said. Y'all heard what she said. A nigga, I fuck with you if you got less than me, but you can't bring me more problems. So why you think the niggas who got more, they can bring a motherfucker more problems because they got more money. So
Yeah,
when
because they
women,
can solve them problems too, and
they
they also bring in financial problems. Yeah, y'all. It don't make sense though, cause like you fuck with a broke nigga, you fuck with a rich nigga, and they bringing the same problems. Which one you gonna fuck with?
right,
When I could be like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I've dealt with men where it's like they had less than me, or like they like, you know what I'm saying, they not as clean cut, don't have the same status as a person, but it's like you bringing same problems if not more, moving looser than, you know what I'm saying, a nigga that's probably a celebrity that got money and this and that, because they gonna move a little lower, we gonna have problems, but it's gonna be more mindful, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not dealing with somebody that
yeah,
has
yeah.
and brings us more problems. That's crazy.
Hey man, we appreciate everybody that's in here. But while y'all in here, I would really appreciate if y'all could hit that like button one time, man. This definitely is the most important part of the YouTube live. Is the likes. If you hit
Mhm.
that like button just one time, it don't cost nothing to hit it. We appreciate if y'all continue to hit that like button just one time.
This
So
comment say y'all keeping it real facts. Women who like a man that she likes, he can have nothing to offer, and
and,
he's
and,
still winning.
and he's still winning. Yeah, because you know that's what it boils down to with women. What people got to realize is it's a lot of men. That's why it comes down to like will like you. If you like will like you, then
Mm.
life will be better for you. Now, most
Yeah.
men don't want to like will like them because they don't have the outer attractiveness. But beauty is an eye of the beholder, and beauty comes from
Mhm.
within. Because I used to argue with my guy all the time. I thought at the time when I was younger that Stacey Dash, that when she was on Clueless, looked it better than Halle Berry. But my guy was like, "Nah, State nigga, Halle Berry, fine as thing ever." And I was like, hell no, I like the Stacey Dash because of her green eyes. I'm like, man, them eyes, she's sexy, she beautiful.
Yeah.
So everybody got different preferences. It's somebody that don't think you all that. They be like, man,
Oh
she
yeah.
they like, man, that bitch weak. She average.
Hmm.
Then somebody else like, man, she's the bad. That she.
Yeah. You
So it's
gotta
like
fuck with you.
my point
Like
is that
I seen the other day, and I was like, it was like on TikTok. It was like these dudes. They had like cowboy boots or some shit on, like, and like they were like basically saying cooking with Kaya wasn't cute. And I'm like, look at the fucking aesthetic. Like, do y'all think they'll say Halle Berry is ugly? They'll say Beyonce ugly. Them niggas had cowboy boots, cowboy hats, talk about some, yeah, she ain't cute or something. I'm like, and everybody like, yeah, finally people that see it. Well, of course they ain't gonna be attracted to her. Look at
yeah.
these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mhm.
you really just gotta like what like you and understand everybody is not gonna see things the way you see it, especially like depending on the aesthetic, just depending on how that person was raised. Like, yeah, it's a
And you
lot
know,
that goes into it.
and you know what's crazy too, because the cooking with Kaya, she's a beautiful young lady, like with no aesthetics.
Yeah, she
Like
is. She's a naturally pretty
she
girl.
natural pretty girl. If she do anything else dialed up, she'll be crushing shit. Like
Oh yeah. Yep.
she good. See, that's the thing about it. Like sometimes you can hate and it don't work because she blew up off of hate. You know, they was mad
Yeah.
because we living in a time where a lot of women don't really like cooking. They know how to
Right.
cook, but like cooking, no. So that's still one of them old rituals that win. He said, I like how y'all telling the truth is needed today. Too much lies. Stay solid.
Man. Yeah.
Don't think
People be
anyone's
scared to tell the truth, I think. Or like I think people think too much about like the backlash from the truth because
well listen.
time.
You've been we been cool for what? How many years? About 2 years
It's
now.
been 2 years.
So nigga, you know this friend right here, he don't give a fuck. You know I'm telling the
Uh-huh.
truth.
I know
You
that's right.
nigga, I'm the type of friend you can text me like, hey, I can't talk about this because you say this, I'm gonna say it. I don't give no fuck. I ain't got no
I
industry
always be
ties.
telling you, hey, listen, go ahead and say this. Hey.
Right, cause I ain't in bed with nobody. I ain't in no industry motherfuckers. I ain't no
Yeah.
ain't nobody giving me no check. Now if you writing me a check, it's something different. But nigga, I ain't nobody
Okay.
writing me no check. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So my thing is too though, even though it's an old subject, I just want to feel, oh yeah, Jay Money, she is definitely big fine. Yeah, Jay Money.
Mhm.
So my question to you is that how do you feel about the Remy Ma and Papoose situation?
Woo. See, I was kind of confused though. I was very like, cause they arguing, but it's like, what's going on? Like, so is she trying to say Carissa took her man? Or what? Like, I was really trying to figure it out because there was so many screenshots, so much going on. Like, does
Yeah,
Remy Ma want him back, or do she got a boyfriend? Like, what's going on?
yeah. Um, I don't know. It's to me it's weird because I'm looking at it like I don't know. I have no idea. This what I learned.
Hmm.
Papoose did 6 years in prison with this woman.
Yeah.
Held her down.
Yeah.
Came home. She gave him a baby. She gave him a ring, and
Hmm.
she was messing with the help. She ended up dealing with a battle rapper who couldn't keep his mouth closed, was telling everybody he was hitting them draws, and he was a crumb. And about 6 months ago, I think Papoose knocked him out, beat him up, and he said, "I only beat you up because you shook my hand and slept with my wife."
And that's the
And
most disrespectful thing.
Remy Ma on Christmas last year, Christmas kids, and then she spent the evening with the
I mean, hey, you gotta visit home. You got a two-family house. You gotta do that sometime. You gotta split your time amongst your family.
okay. I'll be right back. But yeah, speak on that. I'll be right back.
Okay, so as far as that situation, if she actually like, because it was two sides of it, she was basically saying he was lying. So I don't know if y'all in the comments know like exactly what was going on, but it sounds like, yeah, he was saying like, oh, the only reason I knocked him out is because he slept with my wife after we was supposed to be cool, which is that's one of the most disrespectful things you can do to somebody. Like, you can't play friendly in somebody's face and then do something that you know will hurt them, like sleep with their fucking wife. That's very disrespectful. So if that happened, Papoose is not wrong for he wasn't lying. I mean, about what, knocking him out or her like cheating? Because then she was saying he was like a narcissist and he was doing his own thing. But it sounded like both of them doing what they want to do. She all of a sudden pissed because he moved on. And that's possible too, because I've seen people do stuff like that where like they'll get jealous. Like they kind of want their cake and they want to eat it too. And they'll get jealous when they see you finally, about any of it. They get jealous when they see you finally moving on. They get jealous when they finally see like, okay, I'm at a point in my life where I'm not accepting this no more, and I'm about to be done. So it's very possible that she just wanted her cake and to eat it too. That's what.
Okay, keep me up to speed. What was going on now?
No, basically, I was like trying to figure out what actually went on because I know she was kind of saying he was lying, and it was a lot of confusion around the situation. But I do know, like I said, Papoose knocking him out. That's not wrong because that's one of the most disrespectful things you could do to anybody is play friendly in their face, but do something that you know will hurt them, like sleeping with their wife. That's one of
And,
the worst things you do to anybody.
well,
To me,
I thank you for giving me that. But you know what I learned though, not just about the Remy Ma situation. I was just thinking about something you said early in the live, and I want to tell the fellas that be watching me like, you just notice how she was telling us all the things she do for herself, meaning maybe Shannon.
hmm
I think sometimes guys set themselves up, and what I mean by it is, follow me when I say this.
hmm
They set themselves up because they come into a situation already not ready to commit, not ready for the standards that's already been set.
hmm
So why would you disappoint yourself? Like me, I'm just gonna be honest. If I was interested in a girl like you, right, I
hmm
would literally wait personally. If it's meant, it's meant. But I will really be getting myself together, not like just money, but just
right.
be ready for certain things. You like traveling, you do a
hmm
lot of things. So as a
Yeah.
man, I got to be aware of that. So I think a lot of men be trying to holler at women when they're not even ready to
Oh
be
yeah.
on her level or compete with the level she on.
Yep.
And just
And
like you,
the bad part about it is you always end up in a situation where it's men that will be jealous of you and try to shame, and like, you knew how I was before you got with me. You knew I like traveling. You knew I wanted to go outside. You knew I like to spend money. You knew I like to do this. You see all the things I have for myself. And now you like you spending too much. Oh, this is why you always want to do this and that. Why are you surprised? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they end up jealous or they end up trying to down you for who you are or who you were when like you knew who I was when you met me. or you end up in a situation where you feel like you start to feel inferior. You start to feel like, damn, like I can't keep up. Like
Hmm.
you set yourself up for failure, essentially, like you said.
And that's really what it is. Sometimes niggas be like, if I know I'm not ready, that's like the niggas, like when I used to do them stripper parties, niggas come to the strip club knowing you ain't got the type of money that it'll take to get this girl up out this club. So why you get mad when she tell you her price?
Crazy.
Like,
You like I know strippers and like it's people that'll come like, oh no, I'm not here for that. What the fuck you here for? What did you It's a tavern across town where you can sit at Moe's Tavern and drink till you silly. Why are you here at a strip club of all places where
the
it
the,
is
the, the
paid?
thing about it is, it's two different type of prices. It's two different dollar amounts you gotta have. When you come outside, it costs to come outside. So if I'm going out to a bar or club tonight, I gotta have a bare minimum of 300 in my pocket because I'm probably gonna pay 40 to park,
Yep.
40 to get in, and
Mm,
then $20 for my first double shot. That's a
mm.
hundred out the gate. So now I got another 200. I come in the strip club, I got to at least have a bare minimum of 500 to 1,000 because at the least I'm gonna do is buy me a few drinks, throw a couple hundred on at least one girl.
Right. Like
Like,
what you think? Like, do they be thinking it's a nonprofit organization?
he
I don't
said, can y'all agree that a lot of men are naive and they don't really understand women, especially today's women?
I fucking agree. 100%. I'm One
Wow.
thing I will say, I think they scared to have conversations. I think men one big thing is men feel like they can only get like a relationship or sex from women. They don't understand like you can have a conversation with a woman and not have this goal to fuck them. And that's why they don't understand. That's why they're naive. Because any interaction you have with a woman, you think it's supposed to end with you fucking her. You're not appreciating women for conversation. You're not appreciating women to understand other women. You're not appreciating relationships with women outside of what you think it should be. And that like I think that's the biggest issue we face right now because like a lot of men like just like you will hear grown ass men 30 plus, like, what the fuck I'm gonna be a friend to a female for? You're 30. You can't be around the opposite sex and not be hounding for sex. That's crazy. Like, but that's why most men are lost. That's why they misleading other men. That's why they in the position they are. And I do think a lot of men are naive these days, or they getting advice from other men about women. When if you just had a few female friends in your life that actually gave a fuck about you, they'd be giving you the game freely. They'll be
And
having conversations.
you know what I learned though about women? When you meet a woman, like I told you this in private conversations, and I
Mhm.
say this all the time to men that when you got a woman that you're talking to and they beautiful, you gotta understand they are used to a lot of the same things. Men hitting on them, using the same corny lines that used to men coming in acting like they want to do business with you, but the whole time they plotting on your pussy. Like,
Hello,
and they just get
hello.
tired of the same shit. So what you have to do is come in with a whole different approach. And when it
Mhm.
comes with women, don't ever force, literally don't force yourself on no woman. But don't force anything with her.
Yeah.
Let things happen organically and
Mhm.
naturally.
Mhm.
Because if you don't, you will be so upset with you. It is 7.8 billion people in the world. You're compatible with more people than you think. You just
Yeah.
haven't met them people. You're
Mhm.
sitting up there, got your eyes over here, but it's somebody right here that got their eyes on you.
Yeah.
So what men got to realize is you don't force vibes with women. Beautiful women are tired of being told they beautiful. Tell her
Mhm.
something about her intellect. See something,
Mhm.
show her something outside of her norm, not for the material things, but just even your conversation, your approach. You know what I mean? Man,
Yeah.
you've been cool for almost 2 years. Like, I
Yeah.
have never in my life tried to hit on you, talk to you,
Mhm.
none of that, because that's just never
Right.
been my vibe. Because
Right.
I look at you as, to me, you more important than that. You
Mhm.
way more important than, because I'm not to be funny,
No, yeah.
that shit is everywhere. Pussy is
Yeah.
everywhere, but it's so many great and tangible qualities about you that don't meet the eye. Like,
Mhm.
you make things look effortless. You smart, you intelligent, you a go-getter. You don't complain, you just go make it happen. That's why I
Yeah.
say God don't bless complaints, he bless the work.
Hell
So
yeah.
a lot of work you put in, and it's getting sometimes people so caught up in the aesthetics of social media and how you promote your campaign, but not knowing under all that, it's a go-getter, a person that connect the dots, network, help people, do a
Yep.
lot of things that don't meet the eye. So
Yeah.
when they really sit down and have a conversation with you, if they're not thinking with their dick, then they will be able to see that. That's me.
Yeah.
I see that you so important to me that I would not ever jeopardize the importance of who you are over
Mhm.
some monetary satisfaction, some
Yep.
things that's gonna only make me feel good for a little while. Take my hit list or whatever that shit, that the
Mhm.
immature shit that niggas have where they
Yeah.
lose out. You will
And a
lose
lot
out.
of
You'll lose out on a lot of that shit.
you lose out on a lot, and like vice versa. Like it's one of those things where like sex complicates things. People can say all they want, like, "Oh, you could be friends with somebody and have sex and not no." Like most of the time, somebody catches feelings. Something happens where a person is gonna get a little more jealous. Somebody gonna feel a way about something, and the business side of things go out the window. You can't do that. Just like you people say, don't mix business and family. Don't mix. You don't do certain things, and when you see somebody for like more than just sex, and you start to realize, like, damn, I get more than I could ever get out this person if I keep my motherfucking legs closed. I can get more than I could ever get out this person if I don't leave with like, damn, I'm trying to fuck. What's up? Like, I'm trying to get you pregnant. I'm trying to lock you down. Cause like at the end of the day, like all the business minded shit that goes out the windows. You focus on the wrong thing. And like
Yeah,
you said, like you can get so much out of a person by appreciating who they are and really being like, wait, hold on, this is a good situation without ruining it by trying to do other things. And it's a lot of guys that don't realize that because even like, like all the work that I do, it's been times where I'm like, damn, they're trying to put money in a nigga pocket and I'm almost offended. Like, yeah, you finna let me take you out, huh? Like, I don't even want to deal with you because what, sir? I'm trying to put you on this some motherfucking game, trying to help you. Would you ask your nigga if you
listen,
don't like, like
listen. I'm like Gucci, man. I'm picking money over pussy any day.
and like not
I
saying
want some
that's how
money.
I'm supposed to go, but like you have to like understand like it's something
Yeah,
like that, like a 3 second feeling, and then like you may never hear from this person again, or keep this person in your life and continue to grow with this person, build a great friendship, build a great working relationship with the person. Like, what would you choose? Like, people are too driven by like lustfulness. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, they would ruin like everything they got for 2 seconds, and like you said, to add them to a hit list. Oh yeah, I hit her. Can you
yeah,
still call this person? Like I know females that do it too. Like you didn't fuck half the fucking city. You didn't fuck
yeah,
all these big names. Can you call that person when you need something? Can this person help you with a business? Can you call this person to get advice? Can this person help you with anything under no, but I did fuck.
yeah. And like bro just said, and this the truth. Major Skeet. He said if he approaches her because she was attractive, just because she want to call him friend or bro, do not mean he's any less attracted to her. Because a lot of us just aren't good people, and we become shitty friends. I
Mm-hmm.
think what he getting from that is like, a lot of men, they want what they want, and most men
Right.
want what they can't have. And
Mm-hmm.
I understand you want something you can't have. I was once that dude, like, but that shit died out of me because I didn't have so much fun and did my thing earlier in life. So it was like at this big old age, ain't no motherfucking
Yeah.
way I'm still chasing that.
And
Like,
then I feel like you make enough mistakes too, where you like, damn, I fucked this girl. We stopped talking, and it could have been something more than that. Or I did genuinely like this person as a person, but it fucked it up. Because I know, like, I feel like there's a few times in my life where I'm like, damn, like if we had just kept that friendship cool, because like after like if we mess around or something, I'm not the type to keep a nigga around like, oh, hey, buddy, brother, because like it'll be disrespectful to my next relationship or my next situationship. And I don't ever want like my future whoever to come in and I'm like, yeah, we messed around, but that's my friend. No, that's not.
yeah,
That's so after it's done. And it's no paddling back. It's no like, let me call him up for this or I need help with that. Nah, like you gotta go. So
yeah,
it's like I just
yeah.
feel like one of those things where you just gotta really have like emotional IQ. Somebody said emotional intelligence is a key factor. Hurt people. So it's a lot of hurt people ruining great relationships because of nonchalant sex. Facts. Hold out. It's too much less out here. Yeah.
You know what I learned too though? I be like, dog, you can get so much more out of a woman if you don't stick your dick in her. I promise you, my nigga,
Yeah.
it's so easy to benefit. And don't get me wrong, bro. Women are very understanding of
Mm,
a man that don't lead like that. They get it. Like now you got some women nowadays that they question it, like why he's not doing that. What is
yeah.
he must got a girlfriend? He must no, he just got discipline. Cause I got women that used to always wait question me like why he ain't they
Mhm.
asked their friend like girl I done came over to this nigga house, like me and your friend Layla before I even met
Yeah.
you. We was cool
Mhm.
for 3 years before I met you.
Yeah.
And like never once, her boyfriend had his party at my house. Remember, we still
Yeah.
seeing the
Yeah.
shit up there. Like,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of dudes be like, bro, I know you. I be like, hell no, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't what I
That's
don't
not
even.
the goal.
That's not my goal in life. I did that when I was younger. See,
Mhm.
I can't lie. A man truly got to get that out of his system. It took me till I was 30 to get that out of my system.
But
So
it's some people it don't happen. And it's funny you say that because somebody that like I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody you told me like asked like, damn, what do Shannon see in you? Why like she really fuck with you heavy? That same person, I know you know who I'm talking about. Same person like years ago, like some shit just stick with you and you like, nigga, what? Like approached me so reckless, like in the DM. I was like, bitch, do you know who you talking to? Like it was like on some like, yeah, I'm gonna do this to you. And I'm like,
you
yeah,
know
you
what?
don't know me, huh?
But you know the problem though, Shannon, is
Yeah,
so many beautiful women like yourself that
they
be
go like,
allowing these
but you
that just
can't assume that.
and
You
these
can't assume
men
it.
are we just as men we so used to that so when we bump into some we don't even believe it we just like oh it's just a matter of time. That's why some of them be aggressive and don't stop.
Yeah, but
Everybody that's in here, please hit the like button while y'all in here, man. The like button is the most important button on this live. The more people hit
mhm,
this like, the better. I got maybe
yeah,
Shannon on here. I'm trying to get her back on here 2 times out the week. What y'all think? Do y'all feel like I should bring her back more? What y'all think? Can we get some hundreds in the comments? If y'all feel like I should do a live with her twice a week, can we get some hundreds in the comments?
think
Let's
we
drop some
should.
hundreds. Let's see how many hundreds can we get. Should we bring Shannon back twice a week just to chop it up about life, real shit once a week,
Let's
twice a
do
week?
it.
I want to bring you back because my live my I only been Instagram live maybe I mean YouTube live maybe like 3 times.
Yeah. Do you have TikTok? We got to do TikTok lives too, though.
Oh no, no. See, I got StreamYard where we can go live from all of them.
We got to
Like
do that.
we can
We
go
got.
live we can go live from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
He
You know what I'm
said I
saying?
haven't been around women like that to be able to say that. To be able to say what?
To be able to say what, Velly? You said
Yeah.
bring her back, hunt it, okay, hunt it,
Thank
bring her
you,
back,
God. Thank you.
bring
Thank
her
you. I
back,
appreciate
bring her
that.
back. Yeah, she got a dope perspective. I just feel like if you wouldn't have named your podcast what you named, I would have called it more than a pretty face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Shannon is way more than a pretty face, man. Like one thing I love about Shannon is that she don't really know. He said 3 times a week with that smile she got.
Oh, thanks.
So
Thank you.
one thing I love about maybe Shannon is she's like a very she's very understanding, like down to earth, round the way girl. Like
Mhm.
she don't, she don't. I always I got this quote. I never told you this, but I'm gonna say it now. Like you make a regular person feel important.
Yeah.
Like you don't have that shitty ass attitude like most women in your position can be. Like you literally just can be that. She be able to say you can get more out of a woman without hitting it. Oh, he said he never been around a woman like that before.
But have you ever tried to just be friends with a woman? Like when women, I feel like in general, when women like care for you, they ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially men, because I feel like most women are like very like protective of the men they care.
That screen froze. Yeah. I just feel like it's hard though. If a man truly like you, like it's super hard if a man truly like you to like, you know what I'm saying, not wanna fuck with you like that. And I just be like, it's too hard. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in that. Did everybody freeze? Put a comment in there because her side froze. Is y'all still here? Or YouTube kicking us off? Well, if YouTube is kicking us off, man, we appreciate y'all for another episode of Really Speaking the Podcast, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Love. We out of here. Oh yeah, we good. Oh, okay, y'all still here. Damn, I thought y'all was gone because her shit froze. I think her phone died. Being friends with chicks without hitting has only benefited them one way streak. That's what I mean. Oh yeah, her phone probably died. So you saying Velly, they trying to stop the truth. I guess she froze too. So yeah, you're right. But not necessarily. Like in my space, right? I can I can bring women on my podcast that's beautiful that I ain't slept with. I got dancers, female dancers that come do all my parties because they know when I call, I ain't on no trying to fuck shit. Then I personally got more out of a woman, like especially the beautiful chicks. I be having to promote my parties or tell them to share this flyer. Like it benefit me, like my party buzz. Like maybe Shannon, she she the one plugged me with speaking at Midtown and speaking at UWM. Like she got me to it was because of her I was speaking at the college. You know what I'm saying? That's because I've been knowing her for 2 years, bro, and she just been following me and I've been rocking with her. You know what I'm saying? Showing her love, she been showing me love. So that's really what it boils down to, bro. Sometimes it's more beneficial to deal with a woman, but if a woman trying to put you in a friend zone and then trying to get shit out of you, no, we ain't on that, Belly. We ain't finna let nobody finesse us like that. That's why I be telling niggas, man. I know it sound fucked up, but the truth is, my nigga, niggas just nigga run across a couple thousand or something. Nigga better go in a strip club, man, and find him a baddie. Just get it out the way, have some fun, man. Cause that's the only way you gonna really have that fun. Like, why waste that time? Shit, pay her to leave. Hey, hey, man, it's a cheaper option. Cause hold on, you on speaker? They wondering why you got off. My phone died. My phone, as soon as it turned back on, I was like, let me call. But no, my phone died. Oh, your phone died? Okay. I'm on 2%. So listen, we're gonna have to pick this topic up another day because I also have to get out of my suite and start decorating. Okay. But, that was a dope conversation. Okay. Well, tell all the people thank you and where they can follow you at. They right here. All right. Thank y'all so much. I definitely enjoyed the conversation. Make sure y'all follow me at Maybe Shannon on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you can find me. I'm there. Maybe Shannon. MAYBESHANNON. Maybe Shannon. Have a good night, y'all. Bye. Bye. Yes, sir. Hey, man. We out of here, P. Talk to y'all in a minute. Love.